Hey, we're going to show you today how to take a lead, a buyer lead, and really just blow the whole thing out of the water and make yourselves the obvious choice so that you can convert them into a client. I'm here with Dave Wylie. He's the sales manager at Spotlight Realty. I'm Bill Stevenson. And Dave is the best we got. Dave is very good at working with buyers, and he's going to give you all of his tips and tricks right now.
Hello everybody, I'm Dave Wylie, Spotlight Realty, and the sales manager for the team. And day in and day out, I'm working with buyers and working with the agents and their buyers. There's a lot to go over, but that is why we have the buyer process here.
So, first of all, we've got the lead. What's
Yay.
the first thing you do? It says here, number 2, add to Business Tracker. What does that mean?
The first thing that we're going to do is take that lead and add them into Business Tracker. Now, Business Tracker is something that we have at the Compass CRM that is going to keep tabs on all of your buyers and keep track of everybody that you've got in your CRM so that you know who they are, what they're doing, and when was the last time you outreached to them.
What's an action plan?
Yes, so an action plan. This is another thing that we utilize through our Compass CRM, and this is going to be a checklist for you. Just like the buyer process, the action plan is going to go through, give you prompts to reach out to these clients, but also that might just be an email. Sometimes that's going to be a text. It can be a lot of different things, but it's going to make sure that that outreach to that client is consistent and in a timely manner.
So that sounds like you're saying drip campaign, but is that what you mean, a drip campaign?
So drip campaigns a lot of times are going to be automated email responses to your clients, which are fine, that's a way to go, but we really here at Spotlight want that more personal touch. And I feel like with a more personal touch, you're gonna get a more personal reaction, maybe even an actual reaction from a client.
So the action plan. So the way this works on our team, these action plans, is the agent every day goes into the CRM and they're told exactly what to do, exactly who needs follow-up, what kind of follow-up to do, whether it's a phone call or it's a text or it's an email, and it tells you exactly what to do every day for all of your clients. So that is a real huge advantage of having a very robust CRM like we do here at Compass.
This is really helping you have a set plan every single day so the guesswork isn't there. It's made for you, it's set up for you, you know who to reach out to, you're not forgetting anybody.
Yeah, I mean, there were so many times early in my career before I had a robust CRM where I would be lying in bed at night and I'd wake up thinking, oh no, I forgot about this client.
Yeah.
Like I completely slipped my mind. And I haven't followed up with them in maybe 2-3 weeks, a month, whatever. Never happens if you're attentive to your CRM.
Yeah.
So then initial contact. Now, it depends where the lead comes from, I'm sure, but if you had your choice, if you could choose what the first contact would be, what would it be?
For me, I don't differentiate or say I like one more than the other. I do know one thing that I want for all the agents to do on our team, and as they do, is bring what we have is our buyer presentation to any buyer. So we've created this buyer's guide. This goes for any buyer, whether they came from a lead source like Zillow or Realtor.com. If it's something from your sphere that somebody brought to you and said, hey, Dave, I've got Jack, who is a friend of mine or a coworker, we still want you to have this in hand so that you can present this to these new clients.
I agree. This is really important. There's an important point here is that you have to be the one who looks the most professional. Everybody in the world knows at least 2, 3, half dozen, a dozen people who are in real estate. You need to stand out as the one who is experienced, caring, knows the most professional, most reliable. You have to give them a reason to choose you over the other people that they know.
Right, and that goes for not just people who are strangers. That goes for family and friends.
Oh yeah.
I think even more so because again, you're presenting to them what you know and how your level of professionalism. And if you come in very casual, it's just not going to be an experience that anybody wants to repeat.
Yeah, we say on our team often that sometimes those appointments are harder. And so you have to be the one that convinces them that, yeah, sure, you know me in other contexts, but in this context, in real estate, I am a real pro and I get the job done.
Right.
That's what you need to show them.
Fortunately for the agents here, we're providing those tools so that you are a real pro. It's not all on you to figure these things out. Absolutely, it's on you to do the job. But when it's all said and done, that's what coaching is here for, and that's that's what I'm here for, what Bill's here for, and the rest of the team to prop you up. But make sure that you're guided and going about this the right way.
So, and I've seen you. I had this experience where I was covering for Dave. Dave was out of town, and I had to show clients of his the first homes that they saw in the area. They were looking in Cary, North Carolina. And Dave said, okay, here's the stuff that I usually give to clients. And it was beautiful. It was not only the listing, the buyer's presentation. It was not only that. And it was not only, forms and documents, he had put together cheat sheet for Cary, like everything you would ever want to know about Cary. And every neighborhood that we went to, he had a little cheat sheet that said, here's the nearby parks, here are the nearby restaurants, and they were so amazed with that, and I was too, because I didn't know that he was doing this. And that's really, really good, because these people, they literally said, you guys are just blowing this out of the water. You guys are so much better than any other real estate company I've ever worked with. You're really on the ball. And that was all because Dave did the extra work beforehand to give them the information that they really need and want to know. He anticipated what they want to know and gave it to them. And that's really our job.
Right, and not just some clients, all clients.
Yeah,
I do this for everybody.
Okay, I didn't know that.
But no, it's time as agents, especially from the buyer's end, that we need to step up our game. And doing so, we need to be providing as much value as humanly possible. And that can mean, of course, getting people through the door and being the agent in a lot of different facets there. But there's so much prep work that goes into this that we need to be giving to these buyers so that experience is one of a kind.
Yeah.
And that is going to give you referrals, repeat business. But at the end of the day, let's just take this buyer, for example, the best experience that they could have. And that's what really matters at the end of the day.
All right, so there we are. We're in a home. The objective of the first few meetings, of the first few showings, is to convince them, well, first of all, to help them reach their goals.
Correct.
That's the objective. But to also convince them that you're the professional agent that they should be working with.
The truth is that as buyers, you have countless options that you really need to figure out a way to stand apart. And here at Spotlight, we want that for all of our agents. We coach that because we want to be above, and when it comes down to it, want to make sure that experience is, again, bar none, the best. If you want more information about any of this, of what we do here at Spotlight, from Bill's coaching to my coaching, we are happy to provide that to you at any time.
So there you have it. That's what we do when we get a lead, how we take the lead from being a lead to being a client. If you want to see any of these documents, anything that we shared with you, we'd be happy to give you actual examples of them, our buyer's process, our buyer's guide, or really any of the sort of neighborhood documents that Dave puts together for his clients. Give us a call. We'd be glad to show you what it is that we do.